So guys, in case you're wondering why the videos are later today than usually, mainly because of the fact that news has already happened by now. When I was doing them earlier in the day, I was missing a lot of the stuff because it hadn't happened yet. So if I do them later in the day, chances are I'll get more of the news and I'll be more up to date. So I'm going to try it for a few days and see what happens. Let's jump into the story. GoDaddy severs relationship with Richard Spencer's alt-right website. You're gonna make me defend Richard Spencer, aren't you? Okay. I've never been to this altright.com that they're talking about, and apparently now no one ever can be, for the moment anyway. But yeah, at the end of the day, I fully support freedom of speech, which means I support Richard Spencer's ability to have a website where he can put whatever he wants, as long as it's in the confines of freedom of speech. So that means if he wants a website called altright.com, he can go through and have a website called altright.com. Now, from what I've heard from the guys that were on the alt-right quote, this website was pretty low-key. I heard there was no swash stickers allowed or anything like that. And as you find, you get into the story, you find that the website itself actually hasn't done that much. But let's jump into it. But yeah, just a very quick summary. I support Richard Spencer's ability to have a website where he can put whatever he wants, as long as it's in the confines of the law. So let's jump into it. GoDaddy, a company that registers internet domains, severed its relationship with white nationalist Richard Spencer and his website altright.com on Thursday. GoDaddy's move to shut down Spencer's site comes after the Lawyers Committee for Civil Rights Under Law, or I'm pretty sure that's the ADL, a non-profit organisation, sounding like the ADL to me if you want to ask. We'll just call it the ADL reference in this story. Dedicated to combating discrimination, filed a complaint. The organisation's president, Christine Clark, announced the news on Twitter, posting that the complaint made to CEO Scott Wagner from GoDaddy. Altright.com is in clear violation of GoDaddy's terms of service as it includes content actively inciting violence, particularly against racial and ethnic minorities, the complaint stated. Remember that phrasing, inciting violence, because it changes. Altright.com was not running on Thursday afternoon. The complaint filed by the Lawyers Committee for Civil Rights Under Law offered examples of alt-right's violent rhetoric in articles and users' comments. Okay, so now you're saying it's violent rhetoric. Before you were saying it was inciting violence. You already see the words start shifting here a little bit. Also, you notice that it's saying in users' comments. Okay, so it wasn't even the altright.com that posted this? It was somebody else? Cool. So does that mean if I go to, for example, Huffington Post, and I post the exact same thing on one of your stories, and then screenshot it, that to me means that your website can be shut down. Do you see the problem with censorship here, Huffington Post? Or anybody on the left? Because now they're literally going after somebody for attacking somebody else's comments. This is something the left has been trying to do for a while now. They go and they claim that your fans are responsible, or sorry, that you're responsible for your fans. No, they do with a smile. No, you're not. I'm not responsible for what my fans do or do not do. I'm responsible for what I do or do not do. There is a difference. And I'm sorry, you're not going to try and pigeonhole me and blame me for something that my fans might do. So, stick a feather up your bum. Altright.com was not running on Thursday afternoon. No, because the ADL shut it down. One article from January 26th, well, you literally had to go back 3 or 4 months. Okay, interesting. And it's one article. Wow, you found it once. Well done. Congratulations. In regards to border protection, stated that superiors would do well to turn their heads to a bit of brutality and vengeance by our guys on the border, perhaps even tolerating a massacre here or there. Like I said, altright.com didn't actually write this. It was somebody who, if you actually go back here, user comments. They didn't even write it themselves. This is how desperate they are to shut down this website. Spencer is a leader of the so-called alt-right, a white supremacist movement. He has held rallies across the country and has sparked aggressive counter-protesters, sometimes resulting in violence and arrests. Aggressive counter-protest, is that what we're calling it now when we spark violence? Because the aggressive counter-protest that they're talking about here is Antifa, who literally beats people over the head with a bike lock in a sock because you have the wrong idea. Welcome to woke 2018. I don't like your idea, so I'm going to smack you over the head with a lock until we knock some sense into you and so you conform to my idea. By the way, you're all fascists. What? Really? Moving along. Spencer is also facing a civil lawsuit after his Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville, Virginia last year resulted in a death. Did Richard Spencer drive the car? No? Right, so he's not responsible, is he? GoDaddy emphasis to Huffington Post that it only domain register for altright.com and does not host the website. The company also told Huffington Post in a statement that it takes complaints about the content on the website seriously. Of course you do. GoDaddy does not condone the content that advocates expression of hate, racism, or bigotry. However, we generally do not take action on complaints that would constitute censorship of content and that represents the exercise of freedom of speech and expression on the internet. While we detest this sentiment of such, we support freedom and open internet, and similar to the principles of freedom of speech, that sometimes means allowing such tasteless, ignorant content. Which is a complete load of crap, because this is the second time this website has been involved, 2 for 2 for now, regarding this. GoDaddy was also the website for Daily Stormer, which also did the exact same thing. So literally we have 2 cases of this, and GoDaddy pulled out in both of them. Okay, these guys are pulling out more than my couch pulls out at the moment. An instance where a site goes beyond those mere exercise of these freedoms, however, and crosses over to promoting, encouraging, or otherwise engaging in specific acts of violence against any person, we will take action. So you basically just wiped out anything that you said before that. This is our determination that altright.com crossed the line and encouraged and promoted violence in a direct and threatening manner. Really? Because I thought it was a user's comment. It's our statement processing when dealing with these incidents. We gave the customer 24 hours to transfer the domain elsewhere. Oh, wasn't that nice of you? Richard Spencer did not immediately respond to Huffington Post's request for comment because chances are you have twisted it into something that he did not say. Look, at the end of the day, guys, I've never been to the altright.com website. I had no interest in going there, really. I don't know really what Richard Spencer does or does not like. Obviously, the media will try and tell you what they think, but at the end of the day, I haven't debated him, so I don't know per se. I don't have a problem with Spencer speaking or having his speech. At the end of the day, if his ideas is as bad as the media claims, then obviously we'll just be able to debate him and shut him down. I'm not worried about Richard Spencer. I'm more worried about this slippery slope of censorship that seems to be coming through. We've literally had 2 websites now that have been shut down for the same sort of thing. The Daily Stormer / alt-right. Shutting down the alt-right websites this year. Next year, what do? You start going through and censoring content because they're a centrist or because they do not agree to your political point of view. To the point where you actually get Detroit radio stations not playing Kanye West's music because they no longer agree with his message. Yeah, not joking. Literally the next story coming up. So yeah, at the end of the day, guys, yeah, I'm sorry, but no, I support people's freedom of speech. As long as you're not directly inciting violence, which the altright.com did not do in this instance, then I support your right to have your own dumb website. Guys, I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you believe that Richard Spencer should be able to host his own website? Do you believe that GoDaddy was actually right to shut down this website? Like I say, mightn't agree with him, but I support his right to say what he wants to say. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.